Hello everybody, my name is Kagami Arikawa.
Name is Fukushu.
And before this video starts, we just want to let you know that this video may contain topics that really aren't for most people.
The list is NSFW, pedophile, plagiarism, and many more.
We just want you to know this list before y'all hopped on this video, and if y'all don't really like that type of stuff, then consider hopping off. But before you do, like, subscribe, and turn on all post notifications, that way you never miss a video. Now, roll the clip. Hello everyone, my name is Goji2008. I'm the lead character design and music design artist for the Kaji Quartet, even though we use certain songs, which I'm going to get into that later on. But right now, we're going to be talking about one of our past members, Kizu, also known as Jonathan. So, I'm going to be talking about the stuff that he did personally to us in the quartet, and then Wendigo, or as y'all know him as Legendary Space Godzilla 2004. He's going to be talking about all the plagiarism that he did to us. Which, those of y'all that don't know, plagiarism is where you take somebody's work and don't give them any credit. Which, we do that. He didn't. I'm not going to discuss that though. So, I'm going to be talking about the stuff that he sent us, the stuff that he did to us, aka controlling stuff and not letting us have, freedom. And then also a lot of the stuff that, it was concerning. So, I met Kizu at the same time I met Wendigo, which was about 2 years ago by now. And at first everything was good. Me and Wendigo are still good. But slowly but surely, Jonathan started showing another side of himself. He started showing us some stuff that is questionable sometimes, like some characters. And he even gatekeeped 2 characters in general. Those being Inori from Guilty Crown and Mitsuri Kanoroji from Demon Slayer. Which would be fine if it wasn't concerning his age. See, Inori is 18. Mitsuri is 19. And Kizu is about 22. Almost 23. So, onto the things that he was doing. He was being a control freak. He didn't like the fact that we were a part of the quartet and that we had strong characters, which I know doesn't make any sense, but work with me here for a second, alright? Alright. In general, we would talk to him, come up with ideas, and then those ideas would go down the drain. So, he did these things called what-ifs, like, what if Kagami turned evil, or what if Ishiro didn't become the Shield Hero? Stuff like that. And this was before the quartet actually became a series on the channel. It was an RP before it was a series, so kind of like how Doom was just a game of D&D, which is actually funny as hell, but I'm not going to get into that. Back on topic. He'd also blame a lot of his misfortunes on, other entities. I'm not going to get into it. I'm not going to get into a whole Christianity debate. I feel that everyone has, everyone's entitled to their own opinion. And it's true. But when you blame your stuff on someone that you believe in, saying that, oh, for example, the stuff that he was saying, oh, God's the reason I haven't been able to do this, God's the reason I haven't been able to do that, and he does believe in God. Me and him have had conversations about that. It's kind of sacrilegious if you ask me, but like I said, I'm not going to get into that, because like I said, everyone's open to their own opinion, and I'm always open to critique and other stuff like that. He also very much so undermined us. He made our characters seem weak whenever our characters were strong, and also said that his characters were basically had a main character complex. So my characters have been through some stuff, such as, let's take Kagami for example. He went through the atomic bombings of Hiroshima, which is where he lived up until, well, August 6, 1945. Yes, I've done my research on that, and it's very messed up. If y'all do want to look up Hiroshima afterwards, there's this short movie. I'll put the title of it on the screen. But besides that, not only did he send us a lot of just screwed up shit, I'm just gonna go from what he said to us to what he sent us here. It's blurred out, so y'all aren't gonna see anything. Yeah. I don't know how long this thing is, but I'm going to go ahead and say that when I saw this, when Wendigo showed me this, I almost puked. Because not only is this on his DeviantArt page, he also sent us this shit on Instagram and personal text messages. Like, dude, keep your anime love life to yourself. That just made me feel uncomfortable. Also, here's something that is going to get controversial for some people. This is about to discuss sexuality and other shit, so I'm going to say this right now. Me personally, I'm okay with anyone's sexuality, no matter what it is. Just, I ask for the sake of everybody, please do not force that on me. I'm perfectly fine with my sexuality. I'm perfectly fine with being straight. And that is all I will ever be. So, I'm fine with everyone else's sexuality. Just don't force that on me. That's all I'm going to say. He was both sexist and also kind of a PDFL. Those of y'all that know. And, he's talked to us about that, saying that it's lies, but it wasn't. I'm going to be honest with y'all, it wasn't. Also, if y'all made it this far into the video and have seen my PNG, and y'all are just like, why the hell is he fucking smiling? This is the best I could do in like a short few minutes. I'll probably make a proper PNG. I'll probably like one day use my character's PNG, Kagami, but other than that, that's pretty much it. But yeah, also he had his character marry two specific characters in Shield Hero, and both of them are underage. They are both 10 years old. His character is 20. Now, like I said, when I saw this shit, I almost puked. As a matter of fact, I'm almost puking right now. And it's hard for me to talk about this. I know I've been sitting here for a few minutes talking about this already, but it is genuinely hard to talk about this because for the longest time, I associated with this person. for a whole 2 years. I met them February of 2024, and it is now 2025, and it is almost the end of 2025, and I just now disassociated from him a while back. So, I'm thankful that I don't have to deal with him anymore. And I genuinely hope that he changes, but at the same time, I'm not sure that he can. Especially with the stuff that he's sent us and the stuff that he's shown us and the fact that he's undermined us more than once and hasn't taken my personal advice. I'm 17 years old. I have been through some stuff that I'm not going to mention. Just know I have some skeletons in my closet, and he didn't take my advice at all. It's probably because I'm younger than him, but also it's just sad because even whenever we dig into arguments with him, he did some stuff that had me questioning, am I even in the right for this, or am I in the wrong for this? Because every single time we get on him, he acted like a wounded dog. That's the best way I can put it without, making it sound bad. But at the same time, it's worse, and I even let on to it. Because whenever I crawled on him and, got on his ass about this shit, I asked for a response, and he said, I'm waiting for orders to speak. And Wendigo's part's up next, and I'm pretty sure he can confirm what I said. But yeah, it's just messed up to me. Never in my life have I dealt with someone like this until this year, and well, last year as well. But I'm going to genuinely say I hope he gets better. Even if he can't, I hope he can. So I mentioned earlier that I was going to talk about the stuff that he sent us and the stuff that he said to us, and also the things that he did to us. Now, when I say the things that he did to us, he just undermined us. Which seems like a small thing at first. It really isn't, because the quartet, we look for multiple people's input. We don't just look for one person's input and it's just their thing. No. Quartet is 4 people, not one. It's a team. And the Kaiju Quartet is just a title, because it can be more than just one person for the quartet. It can be more than 4 people for the quartet, even though quartet means 4. In my personal opinion, anyone's welcome to the quartet as long as they follow these rules. Be respectful, don't undermine other people, and always be optimistic. Well, not optimistic. The word I'm looking for is be respectable, listen to others, don't undermine them, and just work together as a team. And if someone's going through something, and this is a personal note, if someone is going through something in their life, try to support them, and don't be a straight up asshole to them. That is the worst thing you can do. I personally know that. And I'll get into that on my channel, Goji2008. I'll put a picture of the icon and the name of it right there, even though it's still the same thing. And yeah, I'll see y'all later. Now it's Wendigo's turn.
Yo, what's up? It's my turn to speak. The plagiarism he puts is just too damn. So, what do I mean by that? He adds in artwork like artwork that's not even his and calls it his own by not giving the creators like I forgot what it's called. Like credit, credit. He does not do that. Not to mention, he adds shit in there where we don't even understand why. No, he doesn't even tell us until, yeah. Like, he adds in random stuff. He takes people's art without crediting them. Look. And not just that, he basically kind of used us. What I mean by that is this. Because, so, every time when we were doing the RP, Goji's character was allowed to do his own thing, while my character Fukushu had to do the same stuff as the anime overlord. That makes no sense. Like, wait, hold on. I made Fukushu to be a conqueror. Like, he is not supposed to be like doing this. He's not doing that. Fukushu is an Oni, by the way. That's what he is. He is the first Oni. And what did he do? What did Kizu do? He basically keeps on telling us to tone down the fucking powers of our characters. That makes no sense because, funny thing is that my character, he's even stronger than Doom Guy. Well, Doom Slayer, whatever you call him. And, oh my god, don't get me started on the Zalgus War. What? Zalgus. You know, I'm just gonna put a warning on here because you guys are gonna probably be surprised what Zalgus was inspired by. Oh man, the Zalgus incident. Now, what I mean by that? Well, funny story is this. Zalgus himself was based off of unhappy memories I have with some members of my family. And he was also based off of Darkseid from DC, the Scarlet King from the SCP Foundation, and Zago from Creepypasta. This guy is Fukushi's dad, by the way. Yeah, he's Fukushi's pops. And he is hatred and strength itself. Sorry about that. So, yeah. You probably tell unhappy things was with that family. But what pisses me off about Kizu was this. He said, okay, it's just a character. Or, my favorite thing he likes to try to do, an ancestor from his character's ancestor managed to defeat Zalgus. What the fuck? What shit is that? There is no such thing as a character. No, why would you add that shit? Not that though, it doesn't make sense. Because I made a joke saying, oh, she was Fukushi's mother. He ran with that. Not just that though. All my stories now are original. That's the thing. All of it is original. And he always wanted to add shit to freaking Zalgus' family. He only has four family members. 5 if you count Fukushi. Well, more if you count Fukushi's children. What is the point? What is that bullshit? Exactly, none. Zalgus only had one brother, one sister, a father. He only had one child, one son, and four adopted children. And he thinks, oh, you can easily kill Zalgus. You cannot kill hatred. That thing was made from the very hatred I had against someone in my family. Someone who made me open my eyes to see the hatred I have for him. And not just that, he said, Isha was starting to hate the gods. Motherfucker, what gods? You say your character hates the gods? Motherfucker, your character is married to one. Well, guess what? He's not anymore. Because guess what? We decided to change the fact that Shane is not going to be married to him. Not that the utmost racism that he makes his characters do. Because when we did the RP, he legit said mutts to two of my characters' grandchildren. They were right there. Matter of fact, their older brother was there. The older adopted brother. I kid you not, I want to go off on him right here and there. But nope, nope, I stopped myself. I just stopped myself. Imagine, he does not make his character feel remorse. He does not make his character feel nothing. He only makes him feel stoic. Always make him cautious. And matter of fact though, he keeps on saying, oh, don't underestimate your characters. Motherfucker, focus you on the ain't gonna do not underestimate shit. It's you. But no. Another thing that pissed me off, he took a freaking video I made and did his own shit with it. Edited it and make it into his own video. And I just found this out yesterday when Goji told me that it showed me. I went off. I was pissed. I was furious. I was pissed, and I'm still pissed about that. I've never been pissed like this before. Ever since freaking Island. I'm not talking about that one. Like, only thing I'm about to say to you guys is this: never come near this guy. Unoriginal shit, takes other people's shit. What else? Oh yeah, I forgot to mention he kills off characters. Yes, he killed off my character's son, the father of another character who I made with blood, sweat, and tears. And yet though, and I gotta say, for that RP we did, Obsidian, yeah, that's his name, was the only one who started the most shit. And you gonna kill him right there? Huh? But yeah. Bit of a racist, bit of a homophobe, bit of a narcissist, scandalous, overrated, well, underrated, whatever. But yeah, a pedo, a bitch, a coward, and that's all I gotta say before I go off on another rant. But the only thing I'm saying is, do not go near him. Let alone, don't even talk to him. This is a warning to everybody. Because I'm just saying this now, we need to make sure that if you guys see him on Instagram too, you better block and report him right now. Because who knows if he's gonna do the other shit to you guys too. But like I said, report and get this man out of YouTube, Instagram, DeviantArt, because What he does is fucking disgusting. That's all I'm saying. It's all disgusting. In my opinion, though, he is a waste. A goddamn waste of fucking human juice. But that's it I gotta say, guys. That's it.